somebody in the audience who is live streaming this, and the person who's live streaming this, who does clubhouse debates, is defensible. So they pretend they have a temporary lobotomy. Go ahead, Solan.
Hey, hold on, just really quick, Darth. I just had it like an emergency call, so I'm gonna probably listen and take off. But if you could just leave the replays on, I'd appreciate it.
Yep, sure, we'll do.
Thank you.
Okay. Go ahead, Solan.
I was just gonna say that I don't think that Axel is true.
You don't think Axel what?
Affirmed that the not God world is true.
Of course he did.
I don't think he ever did. From what I heard.
Listen. I'm gonna kick you from the room if you're gonna pull the same bullshit. Okay.
Sorry,
Axel reluctantly admitted it.
Reluctant.
In the opening dialogue between myself and Axel, he admitted that the not God world is true. Weren't you here for that?
Yes, I was, but I never heard that. Maybe I'm mistaken.
Okay. So Solan, he affirmed that the not God world was true. Okay, Solan, what online atheists want to do is they want to wear the banner of atheism,
Mm-hmm.
but then they want to play little definitional and head games that atheism is simply an autobiographical statement subsisting of a psychological state where they merely have an absence of positive belief in God, but therein doesn't constitute the propositional denial of the existence of God. But I just showed the audience by a simple walkthrough that whether the individual realizes it or not, what they do affirm upon careful step-by-step analysis shows that they are denying God implicitly. Can God be denied implicitly, Solan?
Well, atheists are trying to deny God, if that's what you mean.
Okay, Solan, can God be denied implicitly? Or is the denial of God only capable of being done explicitly rather than implicitly?
Well, not if you define God, I guess. No.
I didn't hear you. You were breaking up.
Sorry, my bad. No, you cannot deny God implicitly.
Okay, that's patently absurd. Okay.
Sorry, are we
what if
speaking
somebody
past?
affirms?
I think we agree.
Okay, listen to me.
Yeah.
What if somebody affirms a proposition, and the proposition excludes the existence of God?
Then their position would be incoherent.
No, it's not. No, you're not understanding. Okay.
Okay.
The issue is not that their position is incoherent. The issue is God can be denied. So you're telling me nothing can be denied implicitly?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Okay, so why is it that God cannot be denied implicitly?
Well, I think the way I think that you understand God is that he's like the ground of all things. Then
Okay, can you please answer the question, because I'm getting pissed with unbelievers like yourself who are evasive and deceptive. Okay,
you don't know my position. You don't know if I'm an unbeliever.
Okay, Solan, I know that you're being deceptive and evasive with me. Okay, the fact of the matter is, the affirmation of God can be both direct and indirect. It can be explicit or implicit. The denial of God can be explicit and implicit. It can be direct or indirect.
But what I mean
is naturalism incompatible with the God world?
Naturalism incompatible with the God world?
Do you know what naturalism is?
No.
Naturalism is the position that only material or natural things exist.
Oh yeah, then they would be incompatible with the God hypothesis.
Right. Yeah. If I asserted to you that nothing is ultimate, okay, and by ultimate I mean that something is singularly the source of all things, okay, excluding that which is ultimate, okay.
Hmm.
If I assert that nothing is ultimate, does that exclude the existence of God?
Yes.
Okay. So if somebody asserts the proposition nothing is ultimate, is that an implicit denial of God?
I would say it's an explicit, given the
No,
definition of God.
no, no, no. Okay,
My bad.
Solan, how old are you?
I don't like to discuss my age, please.
Okay, I'm going to kick you out of the room. Okay, because unless you're a teenager, there's no excuse for your obtuseness right now.
Well, I'm
Okay,
just above.
are you a teenager?
No, I'm just above my teens.
Okay, then you're a young man, and you should be able to be exercising better critical thinking skills than a teenager. It is not explicit; it is implicit.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry, it's just not my first language, but I would
Oh,
think that to be.
okay. Well, your English is so good, I would not have never known. What is your original language?
I'm from Norway.
Oh, okay. All right. That explains it. Okay. I wish I had known. Okay.
Yeah,
All
no
right.
worries.
So the point is that the denial of God's existence can be both explicit and implicit. It does not matter that the speaker is unaware that he's implicitly affirming something. Look, have you ever heard of logical fallacies?
Yeah,
Okay. Can people commit logical fallacies with being unaware of it?
for sure. I think we just mitigated
Good.
them
And
because.
somebody can deny the existence of God where they consciously, for whatever reason, uh, are unaware that they're denying God because they want to think that the only way that God can be denied is explicitly rather than implicitly. So, are we in agreement now that the denial of God can be both explicit and implicit?
Sure. I think I've
Okay.
been
All right.
missing.
So when somebody affirms that facts exist, stand alone for whatever reason, without referencing the necessity of God,
Mhm.
okay, this is the denial of God because they're saying God is
Yeah,
not necessary.
but what I meant when I said that it's impossible to deny God implicitly is that would lead to absurdity. Is what I meant.
That's not what we're discussing. We're
Sure.
not
That.
talking about the we're not talking about the veridicalness, which means the truthiness
Oh, I see.
of
Well,
the statement. We're
sure.
talking about whether the claim is implicit or not whether it's veridical or possesses truthiness. Are you a theist or an atheist?
I would categorize myself as an agnostic.
Okay. So do you invoke facts without referencing the necessity of God?
Is that an ontological question?
Goodbye. All right, you're done. All
Wait,
right,
what?
we're done. Goodbye.
Why?
We're done. We're done. Okay.
Why?
All right, this is the little game that they play. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Evade, evade, evade. This is why it's a waste of time talking with most atheists. Okay, no, put your hand down.